Hi everybody, it's Janice Thompson here from JazzleDazzleCrafts.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I work in Scotland. I've come on today to show you another suite. It's Sunday and it's time for our Sunday suite. I can't believe we're in week 5. I don't know how fast this year's going for you, but for me it's speeding on by. So I have picked another suite from the Spring Summer catalogue, but I think next week I'm going to go and have a look at our annual catalogue because there's so many amazing suites in there. So we'll have a look at that next week. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to come up with, but this week, well, let me show you what suite I've chosen to do this week. See if I can find it, and here we go. Painted with Love. This is beautiful. So I was asked by one of the girls in my team to do a Valentine's theme this week, so that's what I did. I kept this one to do our Valentine's cards. So Nikki, I hope you're watching. This is Valentine's preparation starting now. So Painted with Love suite. So there's some dies. There's this beautiful stamp set. It's got a laurel type heart, like it's got some elongated hearts, then it's got some wee different shaped hearts as well. Let's see, things like I'm yours, always be mine. Kind of puts me in mind of little love heart sweeties, so we may incorporate something like that this week with the love hearts. Sure do love you. And this one is beautiful. You're my Valentine every single day. Oh well, that'll be me and Mr. Thompson then. Okay, and I'm going to incorporate this week also this stamp set, Heart Happiness, because I think it just all goes together, and there will be other elements from other sets that will come into the things we do this week. So a very small project to show you today. I know that a lot of people have bought this bundle, because don't forget, when you buy a bundle you do save 10% on the total cost. So this bundle, for the Clearmount bundle, is £44. All you've got to do is spend £1 more and you would be able to choose something free from the Celebration catalogue. So you know, you can have a look. There's gold glitter flakes at £4.50. There's quite a lot of smaller items in the catalogue, but you know, this is beautiful. But I would recommend that along with this you buy the designer series paper. This is amazing. You can just see a small picture of it here at the side, but I've got some here to show you how beautiful is this. It's got gold on one side of each sheet. It's all double-sided, so I'll show you the bits with the gold on first. Look at that, how fresh and sweet is that? That is so beautiful. I've not decided what I'm going to do with that yet, but I certainly will be doing something. And this, very arty, isn't it? With the colours, just beautiful colours, love them. What about that wee crosshatch? You can see the brush strokes. I love it. But I love painting, etc. So, you know, I'm always going to love this sort of arty looking thing. And there's another one that just looks like, and look at the gold foiling. Isn't that fabulous? Absolutely fabulous. And this one on the pink, gosh. And I'll turn them over and see. Beautiful designs on the back as well. Hearts. A very painterly, that would make a lovely background for something. And this one, look, sort of like tire marks. Another brush strokey one. Oh look, spots and more spots. I'm sure you can dream up lots of things to do with this paper. Now in this film today, I'm only introducing this suite. So as I say, the die set, the stamp set that goes with it, and the Heart Happiness from over the page. These are the main things that I'm going to be using. Now, I know that a lot of people will have bought the die set so they could cut out the hearts, and they didn't really know what this die was for. Well, I'm going to show you that today, and I'm really just what this die can do. That's really what this is all about. There are other techniques used in the item I'm going to make with this, which I will cover during the week, but today it really is just to show you a bit about the construction. So this, you use this die to make a box. So what I've done here, I've cut it out twice because you need a back and a front. So as you see, I've just used the die as it comes. No measuring, just plunk it on your big shot on top of the card and away you go, and it's cut out. So you see there's the flap, etc. So the plan is that you do one flap will go that way and the other flap that way. Let me get rid of this catalogue out of the way. I'll show you the box that I made earlier. So this is the box that I made earlier. What do you think? Is that not beautiful? I love it. I just love it. You're my Valentine every single day. Oh. Sometimes guys say that and that gets them out of having to do something special for Valentine's Day, but hey, it's really nice. It's really nice. So what I'm going to do, and inside it I have put some chocolate treats. Okay. I'm not going to advertise for a particular supermarket, but so what if you notice here, it's a bit wobbly, So I realise that these chocolates that I've put in here are a little bit shorter than the box. So I measured them and they're only 9.5 centimetres long. So I'm going to, for this box, cut the die cuts, the shapes we've cut down. I'm going to cut them down to 9.5 centimetres, just the size of the chocolate fingers. So you need to share with me this experiment because I haven't checked that this is going to work. So obviously I'm going to use, well not obviously, but I'm going to use this line here where the fold of the box lid is, and I'm going to put that to just on 9.5 centimetres and chop it off and take that bit away. And if it all goes wrong, well, you'll be witnessing it. And the same here, take that to just make sure it's fully the 9.5. That's it. Okay, so we've done it now, we've cut that bit off, because I think you can use these dies to make a box of any length, really, if you're careful where you place them. Right, so we need to have them that way. And oh gosh, I should have cut, I had already cut the bits that I'm going to decorate with. I had cut them to, so as you see they're too long, so I need to cut them down. So I need to cut them down to 9.1 centimetres, which is 4 centimetres less. So what did I say, 9.1? Okay, 9.1. If this all goes horribly wrong, well, then you can laugh, hopefully with me. Right. Okay, so before I go on with putting the box together, also, I did notice another demonstrator point out when she was making this that you might want, if you've got a directional pattern as this is, obviously I want my hearts facing a certain way, so that's the way I want them on, because that's the way that's going to wrap round. I think it's just one of those projects you probably have to maybe do with scrap paper first. Of course I didn't, but you know, maybe that would be wise, and just check. So I'm just putting some snail on just now, and just checking that that's Oh, that's a bit high up. Let's see if I can. It's because I can't get my head. I don't want to stick it in the camera. And normally, I don't know about you, but when I'm lining something up, I've got my head right directly above it. There you go. Now I have used Rich Razzleberry here, and I think that does pick up the shades that are in the Purple Heart quite well. I did use a full sheet of A4 just to get the two shapes out, but I'm sure if you know, if you are a frugal crafter, you can be a bit more careful about that, and you'll certainly be able to use the scraps for something else. Okay, so that's that bit done. So then basically I am going to, this is going to be, which is going to be my front, I'm all mixed up. This will be the bit that's at the front, but I want these to go, yeah, so I need to put these, the sticky down here. Sorry about my thinking head's not with me today. So I'm going to put the sticky on this particular one because I don't want my seam at the front of the box, I want it at the back. Oops. And also, to make it easier for opening up, because that flap's going to tuck into here, I am just going to take my punch here. Now I'm just eyeballing it, but you can maybe be more careful and just putting it halfway. It's the half-inch punch, half-inch circle punch. Just put it about halfway, just to give you a wee place to get your finger in, for making the opening of the box a bit easier. Alrighty. So that's because that will be the top. I'm also going to put just a bit of glue on the flap. I'm only just, because I don't want the bottom flap to just open too easily, but I don't want it solid, so I'm just using snail for that part. But so what I would have this right under my nose to do, but I'm trying to obviously think about you seeing what I'm doing. So I'm lining up these bits. Do you know what I didn't do? That's going to make it hard for me now, is I didn't burnish the folds. So now I've made life very difficult for myself. So I'll have to be just a bit careful. What am I doing? Showing you how not to make a box, I think. Do your burnishing before you start sticking, before you put your glue on. Your flaps. Fold your flaps over. Now I think we're good to go. Oh dear. This is me all over. I'm always in too much of a hurry. So not to stick them down too hard, but if we fold that over to there and we've done everything nice and straight, we should just be able to fold that over. There you go. So at that stage you could store it as a full flat box, but obviously I can't because I've put this glue on here. Whoops. Tuck the flaps in and then push that in. Get in. There you go. I can put this in. As I say, this is just simply about how to fold this box together. This is not about all the other things. I've got some things to decorate it with, but that's not what this video is about, okay? It's just about showing you how to make use of it. If you're thinking of buying it or you've already bought it and you weren't sure what to do with it. So now I need some biscuits, so 4 fitted in, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll keep the rest for class. If you're coming to any of my classes this week, you will get the opportunity to make one of these in class, and you can decorate it and you can choose your colours. These are just what I've chosen for my boxes. So yeah, I'm glad I cut that down, because look now, they fit in. Whoops, they fit in perfectly now. Just does, that's it, stay. Okay, so how am I going to decorate this? I wonder. I've got some lovely pink ribbon. I wonder, what about doing it this way? If we cut a piece of ribbon and stick it as a belly band, that will keep the box shut, because it does seem to want to open there. So let me see. I didn't prepare this beforehand, I'm just off the top of my head going for it. Whoops. So just a bit about there. Cut this end straight. A bit of fast fuse on the end of this here. There we go. So I hope you can still see this. I'm just blethering away here. Right, okay. So just pull it tight, line it up, and the fast fuse is brilliant for sticking ribbon. Okay. You're my Valentine every single day. I love that. I wonder if it could do with a bit of a lift. I don't know. What have I got? I had, as I say, I just did a bit. I've done the embossing, gold embossing on these ones, but I think, see if I stick that one on top of there, the gold won't. Let's use some of this just now, and just make use of that little black margin to kind of give a 3D effect. And I just want this to stick to my ribbon and not to the project, because then it can be slid on and off. How about that? I'm hoping that the ladies, and for that matter gents, who come to my classes this week, will choose their own colour and decorate it using all the things that I'll make available, and I will be demonstrating heat embossing and helping those who've never done die cutting before. They'll get the chance to cut the box. What do you think? What do you think? Do you like that? I'm quite pleased with that, so here we go. There we go. I'm sure anyone would be delighted. I'll probably make some for my grandchildren, because they're my little Valentines as well. Unfortunately, I've got a little granddaughter in Australia, so this would be a bit heavy to post to her, but hopefully we'll have something to take out to her when we go out, hopefully later this year. Anyway, that's my start to our Painted with Love suite this week. Hope you're going to enjoy all the things we're going to create with this. Speak to you soon.